Hi guys, so today I have this set to share with you that Diamond Press brought to HSN. It is the die kit, Tis the Season. So they did send this item free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So thanks for using those if you like. So you guys already know, with their large sentiments, they always just go out, like just fly out. So I'm sure this set will be no different. Let's check out these sentiments. So they do come with a marquee cutting folder. And of course, as I mentioned in all the videos, because I get that question very often, these will go through any machine that cuts thin metal dies. So you do have a folder there. You know, you can use it for other purposes. I know one gal had told me she likes to put her little instruction sheet with it like that, so it's protected, and then puts them away. Just recently, I've been using it or an old one, like I can show you right now, to hold whatever glue comes out of my glue gun. So there's lots of ways to use those. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we'll look at this here. So we have Christmas wishes, greetings that are really nice and big, and then all these little words, I would say descriptors, or just other words that you can put along with them. So warmest seasons, Christmas, holiday, merry, happy, joyful. Of course, you know, joyful greetings, Christmas greetings, you know, warmest greetings, seasons, wishes, like holiday wishes, joyful wishes, like all the different ways to mix these guys up. Happy Christmas, because some people do say Happy Christmas, right? Maybe you're a little British or so who have Merry Christmas. And yeah, so let's see the other side, and here it is. So like Merry Christmas, like I had mentioned. And then some that are just big, bold, you know, Happy New Year, which is really great. So it does have a New Year thing in there. A little more wintry than, you know, Christmassy, Let It Snow, Jingle Bells, and 'Tis the Season. So lots of really nice sentiments in here. Let's see the sizing on these guys. This one's like 3 and 3/4, it looks like, tall, and maybe the depth is like just over 1.5 inches. I would say they're probably, when I was measuring this one, I'm like 1.25 inches, 1.75 inches, like that's a big difference. So they're like just over 1.5 inches at the actual cutting, almost 1.75 inches. And you know, these other guys here, like this one's just over 2 inches deep. About 3 inches wide from this point to this point, and then the little descriptor words are these other, you know, 4.5 with the scrolls. So it just depends on what the word is, but I just want to give you an idea of like the sizing. So like 4 inches by probably, again, just over or under 1.75 inches there. So what I'm going to do is just grab some papers and we'll just try a few out, and I'll be right back. You know, before I get too far, I was going to put these things to the side. HSN is running a free shipping special whenever you place any order over $75 for the whole month until the end of October. So whatever you put in your cart that amounts to $75 or more, it just automatically applies, I believe. I don't think there's a code for that. So just to let you know, because I did mention in another video, and I don't know if you've seen that video yet or not, that people have been asking or saying that they're looking for the $5 card, or if there's going to be a cart and things like that. I know right now today, they have free shipping over with the $75 over cart. You know, I suppose that's up to you if you want to spend the $75, but at the same time, I don't know right now to let you know if there is going to be a cart or not. I have a feeling, since they have this other thing going, I don't know why people would want to pay $5 to fill a cart and keep going, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but just want to let you guys know, so that way, like I said, these always fly out. If you want to grab these today, then you know you have that option there with that free shipping too. And if the price changes on anything within the next 30 days, you can always get your price match, so always know that. Yeah. All right, let's get to it. For this first simple card, I have a 4x6 card base. Again, it is 6 inches tall, 8 inches wide, scored at 4 inches. And I think I'm going to orient it this way. And I have this really sweet paper from, I think, last year from Diamond Press. So I'm going to cut this down to 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. And then I have the coordinating cardstock, so I think I'm going to do is cut out the word greetings in this red, and then I'll do seasons out of one of the blue colors, just to bring that blue back from the background. I might line that with something else. We'll see how it looks. Seasons right here. Out of, I don't know, I use the lighter blue or the darker blue. Probably this darker blue. So I'm gonna cut it from there, okay? And I will be right back. Okay, guys. Oh wow. Let's see this pretty boy here. some of those ejector buttons going so I can get it going. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Okay, so I was going to put like a matte layer, but I wasn't sure. Kind of more like a plaque like type of die, so I think I will. Look how pretty. Season's greetings. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, what I'm going to do is go in my stash and find a die that I would like to work with this, like as a background, and I'll be right back. You know, actually, I'm going to use my tag die just to give it more of like a gift feel. I think that's really cute. And then I'll probably also run this through some kind of embossing folder, just get some texture on it, okay? So I'll just cut it out and then run it through an embossing folder, and I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, you guys. I ran it through this because I thought it'd be really cute to have like the different textures. And look how cute. It looks like snow with that little background. Love it. Okay, so I'm just going to glue these down. Again, you can always drop shadow your words. You like doing things like that. I'm just going to place it straight like that, and then I'll probably do something like this, you know, whenever I put it on here. But at the same time, sometimes I like to be straight. Okay, let's do that. I'll put my words at an angle, so when I put the tag, it has that sideways look. Let me get a little bit closer. I'm so sorry. Whenever I use white items, like the camera is just... So let's do a couple things here. Let me go ahead and glue this down, just have it set up. And I'm sorry, I know this paper's not available anymore. It's so lovely, and I've used so much of it, and I still have quite a bit left, so it went a long way. So let's put that right there. Okay, and then I'm going to stick down greetings, and you know, maybe the next one I'll drop shadow, but whenever you cut the words from a couple different papers and then layer one behind the other so the other one's kind of peeking out, it's always a fun look. I was thinking about making the next one a tag, which is funny because I already pretty much incorporated that here, so we'll see. The word is straight. Okay, just gonna hold that down, and same thing with this guy. I'll probably put glue on the back of my hand and then pat it into the glue like I do, and I'm just gonna put it right there, and I'll be right back. Put some dimensionals on the back of that, and I'm just gonna add a little twine. Sure, I'm just gonna tie a bow, so just make it easy. Just pop it through here and tie a bow. Oh, that came out pretty perfect there, and then I'll put it like that. And that is a simple card. I love these large sentiments. I mean, kids can help you just roll them through, and then you can have some fun just putting them together, sticking them down. Oh, hold on. I need my words to be straight, don't I? That was the point. Let's see here. Season's green. That looks pretty straight. And there's a simple card with texture and layers and everything, so it looks really nice. Alright, let's try one more out. For this second one, you know what, I'm going to do a totally different project. So, we have this Happy New Year, and I think it'd be really fun to make like a bigger rosette, like something that you might want to put like on a big banner, and just make a whole bunch of them, and it'll look really lovely. Maybe some little balloon dies that go on the other ones, or however. So I'm going to make one pretty good size, but I'm sure you can make one even bigger. And yeah, so I'll be using this paper here, and I'm trying to think, because that's why I'm still kind of hesitating here, like if I should do like 2 inches, 3 inches. I might have to get another piece of paper. 3 inches. Yeah, let's go 2.5. So we'll make a nice size. So I'm gonna get another piece of paper and do the same thing. This is A4 size paper, so it's just 2.5 by like, I don't know, 8.25, right? But I'll be right back. So I have my die here. What I'm going to do with these 2.5-inch strips is that we're going to make them fan out just the way they are, but I'm going to go every 1/2 inch. Since it's kind of like a bigger project, it doesn't have to be every quarter, so every 1/2 inch. And I'm going to be very careful because it's like glitter paper. So I'm going to score all along this every 1/2 inch until I can't, which I know there's going to be a little piece left over because of the size of the paper. On both of them, okay? I'll be right back. So all we're going to do is just fold these. I was just checking to see that it was not going to crack. So I'm going to be very careful with this stuff because, again, it is glitter paper and it's a little more delicate. So folding it accordion style all across. Okay? And I'll keep doing that. It's just easier for whatever reason to do on this side, I guess, because I can see the score lines. Okay, on both of them. Oh, I will say really quick, because this is 8 1/4, because it's like that European size. I'm going to cut this little piece off. But when you start folding the next one, start folding in the opposite direction. It doesn't matter, with most of them, you're going to do the same thing anytime you make a rosette. Start folding it up. So you see it went up and down, and so down, and now I need one to be up when I start the next time. That way when I glue these together, you're not wasting a whole bunch of it. You're just going to lock that one into that one, okay? Or it can go this way, but then my paper has that white edge, so it really shouldn't go that way. I'm just going to cut that off, and then it's going to glue there, okay? I'll be right back. Meantime, while my glue gun is heating up and things, I cut a scallop circle for the top to look cute, and then this background one to actually adhere the rosette to. And these actually came from the nesting guys. I usually don't kind of expand on those, but they are back in stock on mydiampress.com, and you can pick them up in individual sets, so like circles or scallop squares like I have over here. And I know whenever I use these, people ask me, where'd you get those? And I've had them for a long time. There's rectangles and all kinds of shapes, ovals, so definitely check those out. They're really great, really nice and sturdy, you know. Let's see here. Okay, so with these guys, again, I was just going to cut that last little bit off, and generally I glue these together just with like a wet glue, but this time I'm gonna hot glue gun them because it's glitter and it's gonna be a little more difficult. And I was wondering if I need even one more of these guys. I don't know, we'll see how it fans out. If it fans out in a way that's not, you know, I'll kind of mess with it and see what I think. We can still do like one more strip. So again, I'm gonna put some hot glue on the back of here, get that guy on there. Ooh, this time they're much more even. I don't know which order or how you're going to see the videos, but I did do some of the rosettes where like a piece of it was still sticking up because it was crooked the way I cut it. So you just put that part towards the inside and nobody will notice when you make your little circle. Again, I was going to test this out, but I don't know if I can. I'm just going to have to kind of think about how this might work. Oh my goodness, guys. Sorry for the rough edit. I was debating with myself, like you just heard me saying, I don't know if I need 3 strips, because I did 1/2 inch increments, and those are really big, right? When you do 1/4 inch ones, you can just kind of push together and it really accordions. So I went ahead and stuck it together, and I was like, you know what, that doesn't look good. So I'm going to do one more strip. So I'm using 3 strips, and I didn't want to tear this anymore, so I'm just going to stick that down. I'll get rid of that little piece in a minute. And then I'm going to let this set up for just a second. And this part I'm going to have towards the inside, that way that little white shows I'm not going to, it won't be out to the outside edge. And then these guys, let me see, actually on this side, I'm just going to cut this off. I don't really like layering up 2 pieces. So I'm going to cut that last 1/2 inch off. And so it nestles in really nicely. And now this will be a good size for our purposes with the 1/2 inch pleats. Okay. Alright, I'm going to let that set up and I'll be right back. Guys, I'm going to try to get you a good view of this. So, this stuff, it's a little gangly because it is so big, you know. So usually I hold it in my hands and I kind of turn it in, but you see it's kind of being funny. So what I'm going to do is try to push it down, but I think the easiest way to do that is like collect it. Actually, I'm going to get this going. This is our little background piece. And I made it kind of small, but, and see it starts wanting to fall down once you start collecting it. And that would probably be the easiest way to do that, right? And we'll squish that down. So I'm going to move this over just a little bit, and I'm going to put a ton of glue on this guy. And you can make your circle bigger too if you wanted. That's good. I'm going to bring this over. I'm kind of picking it up like a little volcano, and I'm going to push it down on here. Get this one a little more centered. And push in as much or as little as you'd like. Do you want it to get real close so it's really nice and tight? Or a little bit larger on the outside. And I kind of just pay attention to what I'm doing as far as the pleats, like what they look like. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to hold it on here till it sets up, okay guys? And I will be right back. Look at that. So cool. So I cut another black piece of paper because what I'm going to do is actually tape it. When I put the hot glue, I don't want my little gold paper to warp at all. So just in case, what I'm going to do is just put some liner tape And then just tape that black circle to the back of this so it's nice and sturdy, and then we can use our hot glue. Even with that, little bumps like this will show through gold paper, so just keep it nice and flat. Okay, I'll pick off this last one and then just lay this over that. Okay, sorry, it looks a little mess here. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this down because my words are going to probably be sticking out of the edge. I did that on purpose because I like the look of that. So I'm just going to stick this right down the middle. And you know, whatever New Year's colors you like, I was going to do silver, but then I thought, oh, gold's nice, so I went with gold for that center. But I'm going to hold this down, and I'm going to run this through a paper that I think coordinates best. It might be black again, I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll be right back. Actually, I cut out this glitter paper, so I'm just going to clean out these little spots, and I'll be right back. Oh, and I will give you one more tip, and I'm so sorry about that shininess. It's so hard to see. If you have glitter paper, because they're not all created equal, that's giving you trouble, like they don't want to cut through because they have like a plastic coating, you can just use a metal shim if you're running through the marquee. So put the metal shim, your paper, the dye, run it through, and it just pushes right through that. So it's a really good way to get around that issue. And I guess I can turn this guy off because I'm not going to use that. And I'm going to put glue all over the back of my hand. Pat, pat, pat. And of course, if you have other little things that you want to like tuck in there or whatever else you want to do, go for it. I'm just going to put that right there and hold it down. Okay, I'll be right back. So there is our finish. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, put that on a little like baker's twine or some kind of ribbon or whatever else. You can just use it as a embellishment. Maybe you're giving someone a gift with like a really nice gift basket or something else. And then just a few of them, like I said, maybe on the other ones do like balloons or little champagne bottles or whatever, and then Happy New Year every once in a while, like every other. Super cute. I love the way that came out. And so thanks for walking through that with me, because I know I had to make a little change in the middle there. And look at this, just sweet and quick and easy, and just, yeah, I'm super impressed. You know, I love those large sentiments. So thank you so much, Diane Press, for sending those items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have links in the description box, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.